Hello people, Kev-In-Thailand here, and welcome to tonight's Sunday live stream, Sunday live stream 7, and we have Michael Wright. Good evening from Winter East Finchley, North London. Good evening, mate. Derek McCauley. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Treacle, from not so sunny Falkirk, Scotland. Anthony Clark, good evening. Manganese Sideways. G'day, yo, trying to be Australian. Away. Bitcoin Honey, but I'm not sure about that. Good evening, mate. Jack Jones, hi, mate. Robert Fugal, good evening. Scott Eastow, good evening. Pancho TV, good evening, mate. Chunky Monkey. They've opened a bar. I'm not sure if it's a bar or a restaurant down by Tree Town. I'll show it. It's called Chunky Monkey. Just to let you know. I was wondering if it was you, mate. John Well, good evening. Varun Pamar, good evening from India. Good evening, India, young man. Chunky Monkey's just in for a second before he goes to dinner. Oh, all right, mate. David Halliday. Where'd he go? What we got on tonight? Anything you want to chat about? What questions? Totally up to you. I don't really do a set. What's the point? They all ask different questions anyway, and everything goes to pot, and it doesn't matter where you are. So for a couple of hours, we'll answer some questions, have a chat about the questions. We'll see what's going on. Ed Jones, darling, in the Lake District. Good evening, mate. John Bartlett, evening. Interpretation, afternoon. Golden's alive. Well done. Another day you got over. So Pattaya Drona, good evening, mate. Thank you for joining us. And then he went, hold on. Keith M from Sunderland, Ferran Travels, evening, mate. Daniel Williams, morning from SoCal. Basil Brush, Boom Boom, in the house. You're the part of Nightwish group now. They're supporting me. I know the owners very, very well. That they are very good people, and they're bringing a lot out. I will not be doing nightlife. I'm not going back to nightlife videos. But they've got some good stuff coming out that I want you all to know about. So when it's sorted, when it starts, I'll let you know. They're good people, good groups. They look after very well their bars, their staff. They are good. And probably in 3 weeks, maybe a month, hopefully they'll be ready to push what they're pushing. And it will be good for you. If it wasn't, I wouldn't be in. So that is a fact. I've had 4 or 5 meetings with them over it all. What's going on? Sean from Dublin, good evening, mate. Mr. Suranjuk's Road. You'll be here in January. Great. Be good to see you at the night meet there. No, not the night wish, at the night meet. Meet night. Chunky Mac, you are. It's a big place. I'll put a video on it. I'll show it. Chris Crookson managed to stay awake. I was only talking to you 5 minutes ago. I should hope you did. 20 seconds in Thailand. Good evening, Rob. Sup, man. How's America? You enjoying it with your family? I hope you are. You're the what is it they call it? Thanksgiving. It's got Toiki. Ian Bowden, good evening. Yeah, old London Boozer. Cool. Rehad, Graham Gunn. Hi from Rehad. Good evening, mate. Stan Campbell. Do you know the Nova Gold Hotel? No, I've just been doing the Centara Nova Spa Hotel and Spa. I was there today. I got another day on it to give you a good review. I will find out the Nova Gold, probably part of them. I heard that Vasily runs are back on. It would appear to be. It would appear to be. I think they're changing a lot of it for the Chinese, Indian tourists. What they were paying 2,000 baht for a 15-day visa on arrival. So they're doing a lot of changes to that. Yes, Rob, I know. Thanksgiving. It's an American thing. I couldn't think of it. But Toiki's Toiki, yeah? Doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's got Toiki on it. Kev from Chiang Mai, good evening. Andy W from Chiang Mai. Brian Frame. David Carter, hi from Spain. It's raining. Oh, whereabouts in Spain? Hope Mum's all right. Have you ever done a review on that Nita Resort Hotel just off Soy Bukel? There are so many hotels. I'm trying to do as many as I can now. There's only me. I know I said there was Kev the editor, Kev the producer, Kev the lighting man. I may have exaggerated a little bit. And I lied, all right. Only me. All of me little lonesome. I will be getting round as many as I can over the coming years. So Prince Sullivan is in the house. Is Prince there? No hangovers ever. All right, surely not. Prince, good evening. Pete from Liverpool, good evening. Jim Prover from Bangkok, missing Pattaya. You're 108 baht bus fare away, so you can't be missing it, surely. Habab Armour from Bahrain. Graham Gunn, like, is the Camel Bar reopened in Bang Chang yet? I don't go there, mate. I don't go to Bang Chang. Personally, I don't like the place, believe it or not. I do know of the Camel Bar, good food, good grub, but I don't know if it's open or not. It's not my scene, believe it or not. What does Nan sell? She sells stuff on a market stall. That's all you need to know. Where are we? The closest thing to a turkey. Greece, isn't it? That's the closest to Turkey. Richard the Leaf fan, looking forward to, I hope to seeing you in person soon. You're on your way out every Wednesday. Now, while I'm here, I put out my last video at the Hideaway Bar that I will be videoing once a month, to put a video once a month. It wasn't a meat night once a month. That's every Wednesday. Just to get the facts over, it's not going down to once a month meat nights. It's every Wednesday. I will only be videoing it once a month. Get that cleared up. By the way, Norfolk, Richard the Lifang, got you, mate. Cold South London, Simon Last. Sorry about that, mate. Sorry to hear that. It is very hot here at the moment. How's Pattaya Beach coming along? Actually, I looked at it today. and they are well past Central Road now. They're working day and night on it, 24/7, and they are well past Central Road. Won't be long, I shouldn't think. So yeah, that's coming along very well. Ed Jones, first question, is there anything you can tell us about these major visa changes for tourists announced last week? I don't think there's anything major to English, Australian, American, European. I think the main changes are for Asian, China, India, Korea, Japan. I think it was more towards them. We still get our 30 days on arrival, nothing's changed. I don't know anything about visa runs. So therefore, I've never had to do one, never. So what do I know? And I'm not a visa agent, so what do I know? But I don't think it's major changes for Europe and the Western world. It's more for the Asia. Or duck, Kev. Yes, I've had duck. I love duck. I love duck. But turkey once a year is special. Not for the turkey, of course, but turkey once a year makes it feel like Thanksgiving or makes it feel like Christmas. So I do like me turkey at Christmas. Sunny Bournemouth, where it's not sunny. Sean Alexander, very sorry to hear that, mate. Day State Fox just woke up. Me and Day State Fox have been out today fishing. We went to Wilf's Fishing Resort, and it's closing down on Thursday. They've pulled his lease on him, and it's all upside down. I'll be putting a video out about it and showing the emptying of the lake and taking the fish out. That'll be good. I'd like to see what size fish were in it. There's some big monsters in there. I just couldn't catch one. But we done all right today, me and Day State Fox here. He had his first Thailand fish, a couple of very nice catfish, a red tail, and a black plastwai. He loved it. He loved it. So did I. It was great. What night is Night Wish Meat Night? Going to be talking about that. They own a lot of bars, and I'm going to talk with them about that. Maybe I may do a meat night one night a week at a different bar. Ought to be talked about. Ought to be talked about. Pat, how's it going, Kevin? How are things going? Hope you're well, Pat, in Ireland. Pat, very well, thank you. When I'm not here, you'll know I'm not too well. But at the moment, we're doing all right. Derek McCauley, so with the meat nights being filmed every 4 weeks, you have 1 to 4 chance of being in a vlog. You worked that out on your own, mate. Well done. Yes, but you won't know what night it is, because I don't know what night it is. Keith M, so Kev, so many things to love about Thailand. One thing I don't love is their music. It's bloody awful. What do you listen to, mate? I listen to anything but Islam music. I'm not a lover of it myself. I love all music, what I call music. I haven't got a preference, but Islam music, I am afraid I can put that on hold. I like big band stuff, and the old crooners. I'm an old crooner, that's why. The Tom Jones, when I come in December, can you give me the name and number of a visa agent? Yes, I can. I've got a very good guy. Thai Visa Express, Paul Aslett, very good. Graham Johnson, go live, show us how it's done. Well, I've heard Graham Johnson, he can do lots of things. And I will say I'm not sure about him. So I hope Graham, 20 seconds, I'll bring you a turkey back. Thank you very much, mate. That is wonderful of you. Will you be plucking it yourself? You're not a turkey plucker, you're a turkey plucker soon. Glenn and Coco here, missing you already, still have a week left. Glenn, Coco, how are you? I'm really sorry I couldn't come over and say goodbye more personally. I was in a meeting with Nightwish and I couldn't get up and walk away. I would love to have come over to the vehicle and said goodbye properly. And it was great meeting you. What a lovely couple. Hopefully next time out we can do a video, do a vlog together. Get you. We'll go back. We'll go somewhere nicer. Just sorry you missed the message. Tommy Jones, when I come in December, can you give me the name and that? No. Oh, I did it. Oh, yes. What is the spanner icon? Admin It's moderator spanner. The spanner icon is moderator. Tobal, good evening, young man. He's a moderator. You'll see this when you're naughty and you say things you're not meant to, or you've been nasty to Uncle Kevin. They'll sort you out, or me, but hopefully they'll sort you out. So be good, be good to Uncle Kevin. Alice, yeah, absolutely. Juan Castaños, hello to Spain. Can I buy Viagra without prescription in Pattaya? Yes, you can. In fact, you can buy lots of different varieties. So yes, Sean McKay, Chaz and Dave, loved them. Enfield boys, let you know that. Can't remember what one. I think. Yeah, Dave, the smaller one. His family's from Ballsmore Lane. Big band, Neil Diamond, Frankie. Yes, absolutely. Matt Monroe, yeah. Good morning, Stephen Kenny. Good morning from Ocala, Florida. Are you going to stuff a bird? Oh, go on then, why not? Are you paying? Juan Castaños, thanks, Johnny Carr. I want buy real Viagra, not fake. Well, why didn't you say that? The pharmacies, there's certain clinics do it. Don't buy it from the guys on the street. Whatever you do, please don't. I never would. Johnny Carr, puedes comprar todos por aquí. Camagra or Viagra. Yes. Aaron H. Hi, Kev. I'm planning my first trip to Thailand. Well done. Well done. In February. Looking at a couple of months, is it best to book accommodation before or cheaper in person? You won't get it cheaper in person. I've walked into hotels and the rates have been 1,200, 1,400 baht. I walk outside, I'll go into Agoda and I'll go on it and I can get it for 900 on Agoda. I'll book it on Agoda, wait an hour and go back in. I'm not sure if they try it on a bit when you walk in, but I've always found it cheaper. I'm not just saying Agoda, you could go otherwise, booking.com, Kayak. but I've always found it cheaper online than walking in the door. Robbie's pushing the boundaries, yes, Tobo, he is, but we let him, he's allowed. I might even make him moderator if he's still about. So yeah, book it online before you come here. Or just book a week and look around for a week. I don't know, wherever long you're coming from. David Ferraghi, does one need a visa tourist for 60 days prior to arrival or gets? You will get 30 days on arrival. If you need 60 days, you can upgrade it to 60 days at immigration. It'll cost you 1,900 baht. You could get a 60-day in your country at the embassy to come here on a 60-day tourist, and then upgrade it for another 30 to get 90 days. So do it either way. Big Vicar, hi Kev, my first greetings from the UK. Keep up the great streaming, mate. Thank you very much, sir. And thank you for your popping your cherry. All right, Kev, great work lately. Liam P, thank you very much. Robert Redmond, Heidi hi. Hody ho. Kevin McColdclough, hi Kev from Texas. Shire permit's gone quite cool here. Yeah, I'm sure. India, Juan Costañas, thank you very much. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Yeah, up north, more in the evenings of a night, it's cooling down. But I think it's great. When I went to Chiang Rai in the evenings, it went down to about 17 degrees. And it was the best week's sleep. No fan, no air conditioning. It was wonderful. It really was. Made me think about maybe living north one day. Not yet, not for a long while yet. Robert Redmond, I'd like to see it as would my fella would be interesting. Come on, Kev, bite the bullet, best foot forward, and that big smile of yours. You lost me. What happens in the windmill stays in the windmill, that is for sure. Oh, right. No. Shanda Bing Bong. That is not going to happen. Boys Town is out of bounds to me. Sean Spark, no. As we all trust your judgment. What would I know? What would I know about my judgment? My judgment on Boys Town is not to judge. Do not judge other people's lifestyle, whatever they want they're into. If they're happy, you should be happy that they're happy. That's it. That is it. But many people are now asking you to do this. Well, many people can pee off because I'm not. Carmagra, lol, better than Viagra, no headaches. It makes me sick. Gives me terrible indigestion, heartburn. As do the women. Are you EXP4? You got to change that name. You really can I call you Sid? It will be a lot easier. Good evening, young man. Thank you for coming. Hotel time we can book it online in front of them if I wanted it cheaper. Bizarre. It is bizarre. Why should you do it in front of them? Because you're going to get your thing to show them anyway. In front of them. But it's a fact. It's for some reason they think you're lost and you're struggling. It shoots. Sarah Carter, Kev, you are looking very well, Kev. I thank you very much. Thank you. I'm feeling great. I really am. Had a couple of hours skip before I come on. So I'm raring to go this evening. Jack McSweeney will be travelling on the 60 days next week. Good. Well done, mate. Brian Frame, if Robbie's made a moderator, end up banning a third of people as squirrels. That's a fault. That is a fault. There might even be a few squirrels on here we don't know about. Cold West Midlands Reds, yeah. I think the ink, they're having a bad snap. They're saying -10 this week. It's going to hit a cold snap. I don't know. Oh, Prince Sutherland's on his way. When are you coming, Prince? I'll let her go back. Says he's going to be staying with me. That's very possible, mate. A messenger will sort it. Send me a message on Messenger, we'll sort it. Prince Sullivan, hope you're at home. Your door will be knocking within the hour. Oh, munging me sideways, sending a girl round. That's good of him. Where are we? Liam P. When I was getting double entry visa at Thai consulate in Dublin, a girl told me from December the 1st, Russian citizens no longer require visa. Did you hear that? Yes. They will have visa on entry the same as the West, the same as the UK, America, Australia. You still get a visa, but you get it on the plane on entry. It's the white slip. Mosh, good evening, Mosh Hazan. How are you, mate? In Thai, they say sabai, sabai, leave and yet leave. Refers to question about boys' bowls. Yeah. Okay, so XP4. No, I'm not versed in Jimi Hendrix. He could play the guitar, I heard. That is it. That's all I know. NDTV, come on, Kev, Boys Town. You need to take one for the team. Why don't you? You seem to be taking a lot for the team lately, Nick. Perhaps you should get out there yourself and show me how Boys Town should be done. I'll video you videoing Boys Town. That'll be cool. That would be cool. Brian Williams, get planning Koh Samui trip in December. What's the weather like in December plus hotel recommendations? Right, so now I am a weatherman and an estate agent. Look at me crystal ball. It's a crystal ball, but now, by the way, because it's packed up and it's not working as a mic. So it says weather, it don't know. It's cloudy, it's gone all white. Hotels, look on Agoda. I have no idea. No idea. I'm in Pattaya. Is it possible to open a Thai bank account online? What are these? I don't know. I've never opened one online. You can open one with a tourist visa in person while you're here. I wouldn't have thought it would be maybe it's possible to open one online. I don't know. No idea. Kev, stream with you, Jeff and Rod would be cool. We need to all get here at the same time. I would prefer to do it here. So I'll be over here. Jeff or Rob would be here, or we could push it back and we could all be here. And that would be great. That would be fun. I don't like this hangout, chopping in and chopping out stuff. I don't think it works that well. I'll be honest with you, I don't. I would sooner us all sat here. Same as I did with Pie and Nid. That was great. And I kept my hands above. No, yeah, see, did you notice that? But after, is it, yeah, You know, I still haven't got this mouse sorted. NDTV, ha ha ha. Is that backing out now? Backing out now, yeah. Sarah Carter, when David, my husband, was over there last year, he came home 12 kilo lighter. What do you think he was up to? I've lost in the last, I don't know, because I'm not one to weigh myself. I've lost 11 kilo. And I can only go back to the time I bailed out from doing the that zip wire from the Park Tower. I was 105 kilo. I'm now 94. I've not been on a diet, but you just don't eat as much out here. You don't fancy it. You eat light. There's a lot of veggie stuff with the Thai food, bit of rice, and you can't eat massive meals. I'll have a Sunday roast dinner, and I leave a third of it to, yeah, about a third of it I leave. I can't eat it all. Cammy, do I think the pound will go up in Thailand if they agree a deal? Yes, it will. I'd hate to think on a no-deal situation. But of course, it'll go up slowly. It came down like a house brick, but it'll go up slowly. Just living the Thai life. Hello, Kev. How you doing, fella? I'm all right, fella. Good evening, young man. Thank you for coming. Kevin Westford, say goodbye, your pound. Bye. Unbelievable. Fran Travels, Boys Town seems like everyone's joining in on this. I might have to start removing a few Boys Town comments. George Colley, hi Kev, we'll be in Pattaya next week. Be good to see you, mate. That's great. Kevin Westford, Pattaya's gone downhill. No, it hasn't, mate. You've gone downhill. How's that? And that's a fact. It hasn't gone downhill. You have. Kev, do you think, where do you go? Where's he gone? Big Victor, Kev, could I ask you how many relationships you have had over there until you found the one for now? Including the one for now, I had 2 prior. That's it. There was 2 prior, and now. The 2 prior, one wasn't long. It was very short-winded, and I'm very happy now. Kev, are you having a big breakfast tomorrow? No, I won't be having a big breakfast tomorrow. Scott Eastoe, Kev was going to get a taxi down to Koh Chang. Any idea if there's a wall? There's a wall or bar I can post on to see if someone might want to share the cab. No, maybe you could put it on a Facebook. There's a lot of Pattaya Facebook groups for sharing for all sorts of stuff. So possibly check the Facebook groups. Are you staying in a hotel? Maybe you can put something up on a board in a hotel. They do a minivan to Koh Chang. I think it's about 700 baht. That would be okay. But yeah, maybe a taxi would be a bit better. Richard Sanders, hi Kev, hope you're doing well. I'm doing brilliantly, mate, thank you. Johnny Carr, you can pre-arrange a 60-day visa from the UK, then extend in John Tien when needed. I answered that an hour ago. Dave Risner, good evening, young man. Thank you for joining us. Tuning in from Myrtle Beach, USA, the redneck Riviera of America. Good evening, young man. Oh, good afternoon. What's it? What time there is it? About 1:30, 1:30ish, something like that. Lunchtime. Bike week is awesome. Graham Johnson, Cammy 1, the baht will always be related to the dollar. So if the dollar moves, the pound will move with that. Don't expect Asia crisis rates again. Oh, good to know. Good to know. I'm not into money. That's why I haven't got any. It's I don't understand it all. Foreign travels, Pattaya is better now than it's ever been. Thank you very much. Yes, it is. As far as I'm concerned, it is much better these days. Really? Yeah, really. Whatever that was about. Stan Campbell, where is Boys Town? What goes on there? It's getting boring now. I will start removing those comments. Jimmy Costello, our Kev, needing to renew car insurance next month for the year-old car is easy to do and going on what you've paid for insurance. And how much am I looking at paying my good lady? He doesn't have a clue. Neither do I. I'm not an insurance agent, amazingly enough. There is, however, an online company. After the live stream, put a message in the comments board. It's the only way I get messages these days. And I will send, I'll put a link in to online insurance. I was quoted 14,000 baht for my Ranger. I got it for 9,000 baht online. So maybe that is a good way to go on it. That's what I did anyway. And saved 5,000 baht. I just can't think of the name. If anyone out there can think of it or knows it, put it up so Jimmy can see it. If not, leave a comment and I'll put it in there. I'll find it. How's Pattaya at the beginning of March? Fantastic. It's fantastic at the beginning of any month, as far as I'm concerned. Questman the Barbarian. Good evening, mate. How are you? Nice to see you in Canada. All the way from Canada. Thanks for joining us, mate. How much is the extension? I did say it was 1,900 baht for the 30-day extension. You may not have been here, so. Billy Hilton, I just joined your stream. Love it. Thank you very much. 20 seconds in Thailand, 12:34. So you won't be going out for a little while, Rob. You'll be sitting about watching this. I just made you a moderator. Get at them squirrels, young man. Get at them. Carol Morgan, hi Kev. Hope you're well. Have you done a video of April sweets on second road? I'll be doing the August, the April. I'm gonna do all them now. I'm gonna sort that out and get them all done. Please remember there is only me. There's others to be done. I do want to get more hotels in, so you can then see what's better for you. And on the video, you'll see the area where it is and the actual surroundings. So I think it'll be good for you guys to get a proper review, including area of where the hotels are. Kev, David Reeves, Kev, you'll meet nights monthly now. Explained it at the beginning. They're every Wednesday, but being a video once a month. That's all. Kev, you get anything? You're going to disappear with us. Yeah, my camera, the G7X is also, it's a widescreen, and it does make you look a bit like Chunky Monkey, a little bit on the broadside, a little bit chubby. I'm actually, I'm not small, but the camera doesn't help the G7X. Where are we? Kev, have you had a drink yet tonight? That is how I roll. I'm not a big drinker, unlike Nid, who likes her Leo's while she's live streaming. Eyes of a tie. She can afford Leo, I can't. Yes, Prince Sullivan. Rob is back in the Kakalaki, America. You guys and your sayings. What's a Kakalaki? I know what a kaka is. How many have we got on here? 249, 248 watching. And only 55 thumbs up. What's that? 6 thumbs down. Thank you for the thumbs down, guys. Whether that was thumbs up, better. Thumbs down, just as good. Do Phalanx have to carry passport with them at all times? I've never carried a passport with me. Would be nice if you got a copy of your passport. I've never been asked for a passport and I've never carried it. On occasions, when I've thought about it, I've had a copy done. So, never actually been asked for my passport. So, Bintman, I hope all's well. Good tonight. Yes, mate. Thank you very much. I don't know what snowbirds are. Weather is gorgeous there. Snowbirds. What's a snow? Are they white? They're doves. Swans. Chandra Bing Bong, I'm having a Budweiser and a microwave chicken curry with tea. Can a person get any more white trash? No, I don't think you could you, mate? Chandler, I do apologise. Maybe a Leo and a microwave chicken curry. April Suites is the best hotel I've stayed at, and I've stayed at many hotels. I didn't like I believe that second road, Suez 6, the right hand side, not the beach road, Suez 6. Seemed to be a narrow, long road up to the entrance. Is that the one? I didn't like that bit, but the hotel looked fine. Evening, Paul Hart. How are you, mate? I just booked Flipper Lodge, Suez 7. Is it any good? Yeah, you will enjoy it. Rizzo Blizzo. Yeah, you'll enjoy the Flipper Lodge. It's a lively Suez, but Flipper Lodge is sort of between the liveliness, so you're not too terrible. Jeff Weston, greetings from Manchester. Can you name a decent, cheap place to stay with a balcony? How cheap? Nature View has balconies. They are in Soy Bacau, opposite Soy 15, which is the road down to the Hideaway. I haven't stayed at many hotels. I'm not bothered about balconies. You sleep in them, you get up, you go out. Never bothered me. Cheap, that's bothered me. But cheap and a balcony. Check out Nature View. Nature View. Or sit on the Google search and do it yourself. Paul Howard, can you do one of your reviews on the Central by Maris Hotel, John Tien? I'll get around to it as many as I can. I can't promise what ones I can do. Snowbird, a person from up north where it snows who stays the winter in the south of USA. Ah, why don't yeah. You get them from England that stay the summer in England and come to Thailand for the winter. We call them tourists. I understand what you mean there. Kevin Maltby, good evening. In regards to April Sweets, yes, correct, mate. It's soy 6 on the right. Yeah, I thought it was. Dennis Williams, I've left it late. Is there still any rooms around 1,000 to 12,000? I think you might mean 1,200 around Soy Lenki. Hope you're well, thanks. Yeah, check it. Go on Google. Do a Google search maps around Soy Lenki and get the hotels and then go on Agoda and check them. You will get hotels around there. Check out P Plus Hotel. That's a new hotel last year. Very nice. In Soy Climax, comes down onto Soy Chaiapun, opposite Lenki, and that's a nice hotel. Wayne Curry, good evening. Mick Scott. Enjoyed the night watching Barry Upton at the classroom. Thanks for the review you did informing people. It's a good night with Barry at the classroom. I enjoy it there when I can every Thursday. David Hanson. I live in Florida, USA. Snowbirds are Northern Europe. A double answer. Yes. Okay. Kev, I'll be staying at LK Residence and LK Metropole on my trip. Which one is the more comfortable? I've stayed at the I haven't stayed. I'm a liar. I'm such a liar. I've been in the rooms at the Metropole, at the main rooms, the building that you look from Soy Diana straight at. I have seen inside the rooms there, and they were lovely. Absolutely stunning. I haven't seen the others, but I know the Metropole rooms are very, very nice. Get you, Bjorn Soy Khao Noi, you should make a vlog from the city place in Koh Larn. It's nice there for a couple of nights. I should think quite expensive on Koh Larn also. I doubt if I'll be able to stay there on my budget. If I miss any people, it's going very quick. I do apologise. Kendall in Viv. Hello, Viv. Enjoying life. Couple of tourists heading your way soon. We'll see you soon, Kendall and Vivian. Thank you very much. That'd be great. Open the place, yeah, in Soy Lenki. Kev, was it hard to get a license to fly a drone? Took absolutely months and months. But you get the paper to say that you've applied, and if you get R stopped and you show them that, I don't know what will happen. But I do have the paper that I've applied, that it's in motion, which is better than nothing. I've had a go. So I can't say what would happen. I'm assuming they'd say okay. But I can't say that as Dave Risner. Thank you very much, mate. God bless. God bless you, sir. A beverage of choice for Brother Kev. I'll have change. Yeah, I can't say what they would say, but I mean, at least you've tried and put in. I should think they would let you go. Or they might just want a little go on it, have a play, and then let you go. Who knows? Who knows? It's a funny place, Thailand. It's not like, I mean, the UK, they'd nick you straight away. But Thailand is very lenient and quite helpful. So, Graham Johnson, January fully booked, so unlucky. Rod L. Miller, hello from New Jersey. Good evening, Rod. How are you? Chris Maxwell, good evening, mate. Tadrona, all needs parents. Harry needs parents. I hope all is okay. She put up a very good video. Was it today or yesterday on the cutting the rice, and or did I have a special preview? I might have had a special preview from Brian. Oops. But it was good and very funny. Mangami sideways. I stayed in Koh Larn for 800 baht, included motorbike. I should think the motorbike's 300 baht a day there. Andrew Hill, Eureka Lodge. Soy Diana is very nice. Yes, it is. I mean, yeah, if you're looking at affording the Metropole, then the Eureka Lodge would be in your budget as well. And it's a nice hotel, 2 very nice pools, swimming pools there. A Rude Potato, retirement visa, do you have to report to the police every time you change hotel? Or is it that only if you're staying in a condo house? A hotel will do that for you. They do it, you don't have to. It's only when you're staying in a condo or house. Hotels have to do it. They do it for you. Edward Bennett, good evening, Captain. Chelmsford, Essex, doing a great job. Chelmsford in the house. Good evening, young man. Oh, good afternoon. Nah, 10 to 6. Good evening. It'll be dark there now, so that'll do. Eureka is nice, but avoid paying extra for breakfast. No, you don't need to pay extra for breakfast. There's lots of places out there and around there. You'll get good breakfasts. No need to pay the extra. Yang Willem, love Soilenki, my favourite street, close to everything. Very close to absolutely everything. A hell of a lot of guest houses along there, around behind Vogue Hotel there. Guest houses behind, round by the Vogue, all along Soilenki. Good food, good bars, all along Soilenki, and only around the corner from LK Metro, 3 or 4 minute walk. So yes, Lenki is a very good little soy for staying. For staying cheap rate, for you cheap bastards. And me, don't get me, I'm one of them. Believe me. So it's good for us cheap low lives. I do. I'll slate myself as well, because I am slateable. What places are best monthly rental? Pattaya, close to Central and Walton Street, around 8,000 baht a month. You know, you don't want much, do you? If you're looking at it for 1 month or 2 months, you won't get it. I doubt very much you'll get it. I mean, them sort of prices are for 12-month contracts. The shorter the term you're staying, the higher it will be. Ballsy 33, Kev, have you been to Kit Kat Club? Near Country Road, but no, it's sort of behind Country Road Bar, on a little bit behind the little strip. No, I haven't. I know where it is. I haven't been there. I am a good boy. I'm a very good boy. I'm not a naughty boy at all. Heart rate to what currency? Oh, I don't know. The L man, I'm thinking of getting a soapy massage this trip, but some soaps bring me out in a rash. Can you recommend a soapy massage powder that uses non-allergic? Oh man. Oh yeah, all of them. I wouldn't even bother if you've got allergies. I wouldn't even bother. You're going to ask them and they're going to look at you like you're mad. No, I don't. I can't. Wayne Curry, do you ever see Chuck and Page? Chuck and Page, no time to be sad. I met them here. They came down to see me. They came to a meet night, and what a fantastic couple. They've just recently been to Koh Chang. I was supposed to have met them there. They came too early for me to go and see them with Nan. Her nieces had just gone back to Korea, and Nan had to go back to work for a few weeks. We couldn't get away, and I was sorry to miss him and that I couldn't get down there. But Chuck and Paige are fantastic, great couple. I'm hoping one day we'll be able to get up and see them up north. That would be nice. So, yeah, cameo. So, the L man, take your own soap and they'll use it. Good thinking, Cammy. I never thought of that. Banksy Taylor, be out the 16th December for Christmas. Any tips on a good place for Christmas dinner? They'll all be good. They will all be good. So many. Nicky's Bar, Retox Bar, Robin's Nest, Robin Hood, Robin Bastard. That's not the Robin Hood. I was just carrying on with the Robins. I was joking. Sportsman in around Soy 13 around there. There's lots of them. Lots and lots. Kendall and Viv enjoying life. Hi, Brian. This is the equivalent of photobombing a vlogger. Sorry, Kev. And so you should be. So you should be. Take a bottle of fairy liquid. That can bring you out in a rash. It's a detergent, so be careful with that. I thought there were several Kevs. Where's the Kev that did the currencies? Yeah. Reds, Kev, I see Nightwish logo on your videos now. Are they bar owners? You could say that, yeah. You could say that. 22 bars. And a very good group, very good people. I'm not going back to bars and nightlife, but there is stuff going on. There's stuff happening that I will let you all know about. We'll come back to it, and it's going to be good for everyone coming to Pattaya. And I'm not going back to doing nightlife. So That's all coming later. Tequila bar, John TM, Western one, yeah. Roast dinners start at 70 baht. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Glenn Howarth coming out to Pattaya on the 28th November for 5 nights. For the first time, I hope to see you around, been watching all your videos. It stopped raining. Yeah, it stopped raining. It's cool. It rained today for a little while. Not long. It was quite heavy, but not long. A lot of people jumping on the soapy massage stuff. They're trying to represent them out with the allergies, which is good of them. It is good of them. Is it easy to open a Thai bank account? Yes, it is. Use an agent. It will save you a lot of hassle, believe me. David Jameson, staying in Yes Hotel next week on Cybercow. Can you get bus from Coach Station in Pattaya? What bus station? Where are you catching the bus from? From Bangkok down to North Road, or from Savannahburn down to Praya Road? Need to know. You can get BART buses, yes. If you're going to be coming here on a coach, a bus, with your luggage, and you're in Pattaya, just pay 200 or 300 baht, chuck it in a taxi, and let it take you. And you get there with all your gear, and there's no hassle. Just get a taxi. Oh dear, I'm not being funny. You're here on holiday. You paid a lot of money to come here, and then you want a 10 baht bus ride on a BART bus with luggage to the taxi to the hotel. I find a way of thinking there just weird. I really do. TikTok agency, John Chiem, yeah, for bank accounts. Oh, there's a few of them. JE Concierge do it. There are quite a few agents. Jimmy James, evening Kev, evening mate. I'll be popping out for a meet and greet with a mate, King Davis, who has already been to one. He's from England, but now lives in the States. What was wrong with now living in Pattaya or Thailand? It's a lot cheaper here to live here, and it's beautiful. Warm, hot, sunny all year round. Hey, James, no, I don't know what the hotel there's like until I've been there and done it. I live here. I don't live in hotels, a different hotel every night. I'm trying to get around as many hotels as I can. Richard Sanders, January, a good time of year to come over. Yes, it's a great time of year. Fantastic. Smitty Golf 1, do many approach you in Pattaya with business venture offers? No. I don't take any offers. If people are offering to put in for a business we'll get a bar together, like $1 million baht, the answer to that is no. I would never go in with a partner, and I wouldn't want a business. So they would be wasting their time if they did. I don't do business venture offers, even if it's only a one-time, once in a lifetime offer. I don't do it. Does the Ladyboy community welcome newly minted Western Ladyboys? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I don't know if you've seen her. Australia. I swear to God, that is water. Australian lady. I say lady lightly. Cat. She's a transsexual, transgender from Australia. She comes here many times on holiday. She will be coming here to live. She spends every night, even she'll come to the meat night for a couple of hours, and then she's off. She goes to Sensations Bar, Ladyboy Bar. She'll go to a Bar 69, Ladyboy Bar. They welcome her with open arms. They really do. She's always with them. She loves it here. She has a great time here, and she wants to live here soon. She's had some bad luck this year. She had a fire at her house. It's destroyed the house. It's put her back a bit. And I do hope that she gets sorted with everything, because it's the best place for her kind. There's no judging. No, we're not judgmental. We are mental, we're just not judgmental. Unfortunately, some people that come here on holiday, they bring their crap from wherever they're coming from, and they're judgmental. And it's those that have problems on their holidays with lady boys, with people in bars, because you shouldn't come here. You shouldn't fly 8,000, 10,000, 20,000 miles to judge people. So, and I'm pleased when I get in trouble, because I don't like that sort of people. So she'll do great here. She really will enjoy the rest of her life. David Gray, no, I can't. I'm not a travel agent. Check on Agoda. Until I do a review around there, I wouldn't know. Where are we? Does Scott still run the Sensations Bar? He has stuff to do with Sensations Bar, but he's no longer with Pan. So that is that's that. He still has stuff there, and he has an interest. There's no rucks and rows. They just drifted. So no problem there. He's not running it. He does go. He's in and out. Misha Herman, Kev, coming. I take it that's December to Thailand. Maybe we can drink some beer together. It won't be a lot of beer. I'm not a big drinker. Be a little beer. David Risner, judge not lest ye be judged yourself. Word to the wise. Absolutely. Live and let live. Yes, absolutely. Jimmy James, do you think Pattaya will be more quiet this year than any others? Many are saying so. Who knows? I think the hotels are doing good deals and will remain doing so. The flights are, you're getting good flights. You're getting good deals on flights at the moment. They still need to be doing their flights. If people aren't coming, they'll drop the prices. What you're losing on exchange rates, you'll gain back a £300 or £400, hopefully, on flights and hotels. So I think you'll be all right. I think people will come. David Smith has Bethany's orphanage going. They seem to be doing a few vlogs now. I hope so. They were doing some. They dropped off. I don't know why. And then they put a couple back on. They need to be doing them weekly. I've done the best that I can, that I'm allowed to do for them. Misha, Kev, you and Rob are the best. We are. Rob's a little bit better because he's a... Rob, don't get all excited. I was only joking. I am better. No, no, we get on great. I like Rob. We get on great together as well with banter. Eric, Tom Maher, thank you very much. God bless you, sir. Eric Masubia, can you recommend a good dentist in Pattaya? It's either PIDC or it's PIDC in Soy Bukat. I'm useless with these letters. I'm dyslexic when it's letters. PIDC in Soy Bukat is where I go. I haven't been to any others, so I can only give you my experience with PIDC. They are very good. They're extremely good. And it's all like new. It's like a hospital. And speak good English. So I can only give you what I know. That's it. Kev, is the ferry to Hurricane still running? It started again beginning of November. It closed for a while. It's going to be one of them hit and miss things, I believe. I'm not sure. I've not used it. People have. They all said it was good when they've used it, but when it was running, that's their problem. Speed Racer 007, hi Kev, can you suggest some taxi service from Don Juan Airport to Pattaya around 1,000 baht? No. You'll find them at 1,500 baht, maybe a little less, but definitely 1,500 baht from Don Juan. You all come here and you want everything for nothing, and no one's allowed to earn a living. I can suggest Tony's taxis from Savannah. They are around 1,000 baht. Don Juan is the other side of Bangkok. No, I can't. 1,500 baht, I should think. Any idea of the best venue for authentic Muay Thai? Do you mean training, or do you mean like a boxing night, a scrap? For training, absolutely not. I don't know any. Max Muay Thai in Sukhumvit Road. They're not cheap. I believe it's 2,000 baht entry, but every Sunday is title fights televised. And it's a good night. I've been once, I couldn't afford any more. But they're all title fights. They're very good. Robert Witt, sorry, Kev, what you mean? Good info, be there for Christmas and New Year. Hope to meet you for a coffee or a drink. Coffee would be wonderful, really would be. I'm not a big drinker. A coffee would be just as good and would be great. Pattaya Drone, Bethany kids went home for the holidays. They have asked Pi to give more lessons on editing, mate. When you leave it for a little while, editing, they're children, they're very young, and they'll forget stuff. That's what happened. Thanks for putting that straight there, Brian. Thank you very much. Bar fight, Pattaya, free teeth removal. Certainly is. Lloyd Richards. Good one, mate. Kev, is the slowest high season start you have seen? Yeah, I actually take no notice of any of it. It all goes over my head. I don't care whether it's busy, whether it's slow. Better for me if it's quiet. I live here. But I don't notice. I don't notice. I think you'll notice it more if you're in business. I'm not. So I actually don't notice how busy or quiet it is. One minute you think it's quiet and then there's a million people about. I can't say if it's quiet, but the quieter the better for me. I enjoy a bit of peace and quiet. So come on, people, thumbs up. Brian Frame, thank you very much. All these people, 263 watching, 105 thumbs up. I can't believe it. But be nice, thank you very much. Thumbs up, that's where we are. The L-Man in the paper today, UK, Nigel Benn and Chris Eubanks are going to have another fight. That's tremendous. No, they're over the hill now. Nigel Benn was here. He's not long left, if he's left yet. And he was getting involved in a bit of boxing, a couple of boxing nights and stuff, promotions. They shouldn't be needing money. They can only be putting it on because they need money. They earned a fortune on the fights that and they were brilliant fights. They were absolutely stunning. They are better off to leave it as it is. They shouldn't need to be doing that. And even if they are now, they're too old for it. It will never be as epic as it was. So if they did that to me, it would just be a piss take. It really would. Brian Hudd, hi Kev, what do you think about living on the dark side to living in a condo in central Pattaya? Give me the dark side every time. I would not move back to Pattaya Central. You probably couldn't drag me back screaming. I love it over here. It's much quieter. I get a house for the price of a studio, and it really is fantastic. I find it a lot, much better, much better on the dark side. Steve Trumbull, greetings from Mexico, a beer for you. Wow, that's a lot. Thank you very much, Steve Trumbull. $50. Wow. Or was that pesos? No, $50. God bless you, young man. Thank you very much. Shop around the dentist just like finding a girl in Pattaya. You shop around for both while you're out there. Why not? Kev, can you work on your own land without a work permit? I don't know. I would think so. If you're going to be a farmer and selling the stuff from your land that you're working on, I think you'll need a work permit. I'm not sure. I would have thought so. I really would have. Robert Groves, bring great Kev, good night from Charam. Robert Groves, good night, mate. Charam, it's nearly 1:30 there in Charam. Good night, mate. God bless you. Thanks for being here. Misha Herman, I am booking now. Well done. How much are rooms at the Hideaway now that it is high season? Andy is high season, low season, it doesn't matter. The rooms are very big. They are great, very comfortable. It's 1,000 baht a night. Low or high, all year round, it doesn't matter. But they are very good rooms. Robin Cox, good evening, Kevin. Now I've got the chat working. Greetings from Denmark. God bless you. Thank you very much, Robin Cox. For those of you who don't know Robin Cox, he's a top DJ in Denmark who obviously doesn't work on a Sunday. Robin, thanks for dropping by, mate. Thank you for listening in. Listening in makes a change, doesn't it? Thank you. Bintman, what plans you got for the new year? Any trips away from Thailand? Ooh. I don't know. Trips away from Thailand. I should have I should have an early one because my retirement's up in March for renewal, and I paid 3,800 baht for a multi-entry. Which I can come and go as I please. I've only used it once, so if I don't go away, I'm out of pocket 1,900 baht. But I don't know where I want to go. I've not been anywhere, but I don't want to go to the Philippines. I don't know. I can't say why because I haven't experienced anything. But I don't fancy the Philippines. I fancy Vietnam. I'd like to go and maybe a week in Vietnam, just so as I don't waste the 1,900 baht. It'll cost me 8,000 baht to do it. But I think Vietnam would be cool to go and have a look at. So maybe after Christmas there could be a trip. But I just feel there's more to show here than to do a trip elsewhere because I'm all about here. When I went to Spain and showed it, I had to go to Spain. If I didn't have to, I wouldn't have. I'd have sooner have stayed here and travelled around for a month and shown you more here. So it's maybe I do fancy to have a look at Vietnam. Just go for a week and have a look. But it wouldn't be Hanoi, I don't think, or the Ho Chi Minh. It would be coastal. But then if you're going to Vietnam, you want to see the War Museum and stuff. It would be pointless going and not doing that. I do, for some reason, I have a big interest in the history of the Vietnam War. And I used to watch every single film and every documentary and everything about it. So really, I should go and check out the war museums around Ho Chi Minh, Hanoi. You got me in a quandary. I wish you hadn't mentioned it. But yeah, I'd like to do that. We'll see. Who knows? Everything's on the table, said Mr. Trump. All options. Is there any exchanges that would take a debit card to save on ATM fees for cash withdrawals? I really don't believe you said that. It's called money exchange, currency exchange. They don't take credit debit cards. You will need to use an ATM and spend that extra 200 baht. Seashore Pattaya Resort and second row, 10 minutes walk from Terminal 21. There you go. Whoever asked that half hour ago, there it is. What's Pom Ford all about? Is that him? Is that him, Brian? Kev, I saw a menu in your video that said iced tea, £10. That's my favourite drink. That's almost like free. There you go, mate. Yeah, I mean, these drinks, the iced tea, I mean, Pepsi Cola, Coca Cola, cans, bottles, £12. It's £7. Soft drinks are cheap in 7-Elevens. And that is an original water. So it's not even a knockoff. Yeah, pops are cheap in 7-Elevens. They really are. Darren Walgate boasting. I've been to Vietnam 7 times from the UK, Kev, as my ex-wife was from there. Very communist. Well, I do believe that's what the war was all about, wasn't it? But who cares? I've been to Russia. I went to Moscow, 2 weeks in Moscow, Red Square and all that years ago, 2005, 6. Probably makes it 7. I think it was 5. And I loved it there. I loved the people. The people were fantastic. They were great. I wasn't bothered about communism. David Riesler, don't go to know. I think they're still a little sore about us bombing them into the Stone Age for 12 years. Yeah, but that was the Americans. I'm British and can deny all knowledge. I'll be a backstabber and say, yeah, it was them. I hated it. I didn't like what they were doing. I don't know. Were the British involved with the Vietnam? Obviously they were, but how much? How involved? Kev, isn't a multi-entry just equal to 1 exit? Yes, it is. That's what I said. When you pay 3,800, you get a multi-entry. You can go 4, 5, 6 times in and out to different places, and you won't keep paying the 1,900 every time and having to keep going to immigration to get the exit visa, the exit permit, whatever it is, the re-entry. So if you're going away twice or more, it's worth getting the multi-entry on your stamp in your visa. Kev, who won Vietnam? I don't know. Was there any winners? Are there winners in war? I don't think anyone won. I don't think anyone won the war. There's no winners. There's only losers in war. Remember that. Many, many losers. Quasman the Barbarian, my friends and I joked about being kidnapped by ladyboys and being forced to reenact the Russian roulette scene from the Deer Hunter. Wow. It could happen. Who knows? Who knows? That could happen. All right, Kev, the War Museum in Saigon was good. Hanoi was manic. Hoi An was perfect. Well, there you go. So it could be Hoi An. Who knows? I'll check it. I'll have a look. Steve Monash, we're less fancy in Australia. We just drink water from the tap. Do you know I didn't feel that from the tap? No, I don't, Simon Aaron. Andrew Hill, I learned more about Vietnam from YouTube than when I was in the military during the Vietnam War. Yeah, you will do. You will do. There's a hell of a lot of stuff on there about Vietnam. John McLean, hi Kev, met you when you were doing the March Hotel video. Great holiday apart from the big rats running about. All the best, mate. John and Gil. I thought you pointed one out to me. I said that's a dog. I think you mistook them. Lloyd Richards, the British wasn't in none, but the Aussies sent a few troops over there. Oh, that's good. I can go then and I can deny all knowledge. Thank you very much, Lloyd. George Colley, under Wilson's government, we didn't get involved. This is getting better. In Hollywood, the US won. Oh, I remember that. Yes, they did. Tom Subs, do most men catch STDs? Only the idiots that want to go bareback. And not all the time, not all of them, no. Listen, put a cover on it, play safe, and everything's great. So that's all I can say. But no, not most men, not a lot of men, but there are some, of course there are. Yeah, Rambo won Vietnam. I saw it on TV last week. And then he get the Russians are kicking after, didn't he? Oh dear. They've never lost the war. I believe that. Did Nick Fledger tell you about his time in Nan? Yeah, in a field in Berkhamsted or somewhere, doing a reenactment. Nick Pledger does a lot. He goes to all the Vietnam reenactment events. He's into that. He loves it. He's got all the gear, all the equipment, and they do look an excellent day out. They really do. So yeah, maybe check that out in England. The Vietnam War reenactments. Is Beach Road nearly finished? Yay! Two-thirds. It's well over halfway now, maybe 3/4. It's coming on great. The Vietnam War led to the rise of the Khmer Rouge, mainly because of the bombing of the Ho Chi Minh Trail, which killed a lot of Khmer civilians, which then joined the Khmer Rouge and overthrew Long Nong Gov. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, we got. Do you know what? That's what I like. My live streams are getting better and better. We got history lessons, and that ain't taking the piss because that's actually interesting to read. Thank you very much. Yes. Yeah, and then he won Afghanistan. Yeah. Tom Sobs is. If he's being naughty, just block him, kick him off. Hit the remove. These people, eh? All right, Joe's right. He's gone. Forget 300 seconds. He's gone. Gone. Talk the Aussies about now, they tell a different story than the Yanks. Well, there's always two sides to a story, isn't there? Always two sides. So it's just whose side they make more believable. Cheap Charlie went to Nam, no pun intended. There is a saying in Vietnam is nobody's lapdog, as they've kicked out the French, the Americans. Yeah. They They are a rough little group, I must admit. They're determined. They are very much. Kev, why did you pick Hideaway Bar for your meat nights out of all the bars in Pattaya? Right. One, Andy is a great guy. He really is. Wasn't about Andy. Where it's situated is fantastic, brilliant. The bar staff there, the girls, they are staff, they are service. You cannot bar fine them. They work, they are service to serve drinks only. So they're not pushing my subscribers to buy them drinks, and they're not all over my subscribers when they are there with their girlfriends or wives. It's a totally different atmosphere to the other bars. In fact, it doesn't have to be a meat night to go there. If you're with your wife, if you're with your girlfriend, or if you're with a girl that you want to go out and have a drink and not be pestered, the Hideaway is a perfect bar to go to. And that's why Andy puts on the food. It helps Andy. I have zero out of it. I have zero interest. He even lowers the rates, the prices slightly to help some more. He does need to make a living, but he puts out all the food down to him. Great guy, great bar. I love it. I'll never change. I will never change bars. Quasiman Barbarian, Year of Living Dangerously, 2018. Well done, sir. So you've made up your mind. Well done. See you soon. Frank Travels, I believe we have Thailand's involvement in the Vietnam War to thank for Pattaya. Yeah, that's affirmative. Yes, we do. And Korea. They came here from Korea as well. War is hell. David Reiser, absolutely 100%. War is hell, and we will pray for its demise. It's one awful thing to be in. I've never known it or been in. I never joined in the army or anything. I wasn't in the army in the UK ever, and I wouldn't be if it all kicked off. I used to live by Epping Forest. I'd have got a tent and gone and hid up there throughout the war. I don't believe in it all. Hi, Kev, Kitchen Restaurant. Looks good. Have you been there yet? No, I've heard a bit about it. I do want to go and have a look. Lloyd Richards, Kev, they seem to work at the bar, hard-working girls. They are. They don't stop on a Wednesday night on the meat night. They were. They are tired out at the end of it. Jason Owen, Kev, can you do a vlog about the rib shack at the Hideaway, please? Yeah, I will. I can. I'll do that. I fancy going there for the ribs. They look very good. I've had them. They were very tasty. I will try and do a little mixed grill that I can have as well. That'll be nice. Nobody wins in war. Nobody. No, absolutely nobody. Mr. 10 Man 69, summer 2019, selling your house and retiring. Are you coming out to Thailand to retire? Be nice, you'll enjoy it. Chris Walsh, have they cleaned up the water as well as the beach? The beach was easy. The water's going to be another. Oh, mate. I'm not sure they would clean it up somewhat, but hopefully they'll try. They'll try. The Tahitian Queen, the oldest bar in Pattaya. You can see old photos of American soldiers on R&R from the Vietnam War. Yes, you can. The Tahitian Queen is on Beach Road. It's you can see how old. I don't think it's ever changed. It's a little museum on its own, the place. It really is. Bob Parker, thank you very much. Thanks for dropping in, mate. Pleased you enjoyed it. Thanks a lot, mate. But Brandon George, hi, Kev. Good evening, mate. The TQ and TQ2, I think. I'm not sure about the Beach Road is the only one I know of. My friend was in Tupara. He said he had an easier time in Northern Ireland than I did when I was married. I believe that because I've been there myself. I got divorced in 1987. 7 years of marriage, 7 goddamn awful years. I never remarried. Divorced 87. So it's 31 years divorced. And every year, November the 13th, that's my degree nice. I have a little celebration. Well worth it. Well, on my own, I don't want people knowing till now. Steve Monash, my picture's on the wall at the TQ. What, on that wanted poster? Well, if you like Vietnam, may I recommend Troy in Vietnam. He donates money to poor kids and lottery sellers, and underprivileged will make you cry. Mate, there's a lot of things make you cry. All that stuff, all what you've mentioned there makes me cry. Underprivileged children makes me bawl. It really does. I get very emotional over that. No child should be in an orphanage and underprivileged. It's absolutely awful. Mungamy Sideways, Kev, have you been shortlisted to turn on the Christmas lights this year? No, I've been short time to. Oh, Brian, I'm Pattaya drone. I'm pleased you talking to someone else because I don't fancy driving up to Mukdaham myself. Derek McCauley, I hope you continue to find little gems like the military stuff, including the helicopter on your upcoming vlogs. So do I. They interest me ever so much. I'm over them. I pull up, I screech up when I see them. I'm always looking out when I'm driving. And I had a gentleman. He's in Japan at the moment. He came here. He was here for a few weeks. He's a Japanese arms dealer. Swords, suits of armor, bayonet, all to do with Japanese. And he came here because of my videos showing these places that I showed. The Cafe War down on Sukhumvit Road, down by Ocean Marina, Narjom TM, he purchased 47 Japanese bayonets and swords. I believe swords, there were mainly bayonets. He purchased 6 or 7 bayonets from the one on the way to Rayon with the little Bell 47, the MASH helicopter. So that's 54. Shipping back to the UK. I took him to the big one up between Saraburi and Korat, and it's massive. And there was nothing Japanese there at all. But I do have photos of that hui, and there's 6 more huis there covered. There's nothing at all Japanese. He found an 1830s French sword. I have no idea what that was doing there, but nothing at all Japanese. Pattaya Rayon, he found 54 Japanese items. From my videos watching, he decided to come out. So that anything like that to come across just shows you what it leads to. And I enjoy doing them and finding these places also. So winner, winner. Where are we? Kev, do you have any children? I'm not going to go into that. I do. I was divorced in 87, and it was a very extremely messy divorce. Not on my part, but then I can't say that in case someone else is watching. But I just did. Oh. I tried to keep it amicable. She weren't having it. It wasn't good. And I had one. I can't go into it. It's not on here. No. But yeah, yes, and it was messy. Traveling with Spogue or Spodge? Where'd he go? I lost him. There we go. Kevin, can you tell me whatever happened to Mr. Bicycle Me? No. No idea what you're on about. No idea. Where am I? Beyond Soy Khao Noi. I take it you're living in Khao Noi around over the road there. When I was in Vietnam, I was glad I was Norwegian. And where did you go? I was glad I was Norwegian and could look the people in their eyes. They are okay to Americans, but you can feel the bitterness. Possibly. It's been a long while. I think America has, I don't know what they have. I think they put a lot more, they put a lot back into Vietnam for what went on. They were fighting against communism. They thought that, I can't go into it, I don't know enough, but they were fighting against communism. Need to read up the history more. Billy Hilton, Kev, just been looking at Rent Hub condo short-term rental contract, $8,900 a month with 1 month's deposit, bills monthly. Yes, the same as you'll go on our Airbnb. It is Airbnb. They're all doing monthly now. In Thailand, they're not allowed to do weekly rentals on apartments. They're all doing monthly, and there's some very, very good deals. Airbnb, and what was it you said it was? Rent Hub. Easy. Google is your friend. Many people ask me about monthlies, and I do say to them, use Google, check them out. Matthew May, thank you very, very much. Such great information in your vlogs, Kev. Keep up the good work. They're always very much appreciated. have a few beers on me. That's more than a few. Thank you very, very much, Matthew May. God bless you, sir. Thank you. Took his time coming up. Sorry, I must be quite a bit behind. But Airbnb's very good, and the hub, whatever it was, again, it's gone. Check on Google. Monthly rentals, apartments, Pattaya, Thailand, anywhere, and you will get excellent rates for monthly stays. Darren Wellgate, mine was messy too, Kev. I take it that was the divorce and not the night out you just had. When I'm back to Pattaya, I can have a beer together. Certainly can, mate. Every Wednesday. Thank you. How he means the man on the bike in Pattaya with all the flags on it. Is that the guy on the motorbike with all the flags on it and the umbrella on his hat and all the? I've got a little bit of video of him, if that's the. But he said no, bicycle man. I've seen the bike man, the motorbike guy, not the bicycle man. I've not seen him. Might speed up. So David Risner, yeah, Matthew is the man. He certainly is. I'm a bit taken aback with that one. I really am. Kevin, did you hear the thunder today? I was fishing. I was at Will's Fishing Resort Park in all that. Fortunately, the bar area is undercover, and we were fishing under there. And the thunder was pretty bad. Brandon Jones, I like Cold War history. I'm a little bit sad. Yeah, well, it's all cloak and daggers, isn't it? The old Cold War stuff. Chuck doesn't like Nam. I can't think why. Well. You would surprise me there because I don't think Chuck's the sort of person that would dislike anywhere or anything. He's very placid and a nice person, and Paige also. So I suppose it depends where you went. There's places in Thailand I don't like. But I like Thailand. Wow. Derek McCauley, have you covered the highest viewing point in Bangkok? This is the one with the glass floor. I've been to one in the Bayok Sky, but not this one. No, I've just been looking at that. That's been on the news. I was on the glass floor at, is it the Hilton in Hua Hin? I videoed showing across the front of Hua Hin, and they also had a glass floor there. And I'll tell you, I pooped my pants. I didn't like it at all. I'm not into them glass floors. I am afraid of heights. And that didn't help me. But I'm looking to go to Bangkok soon. I'm looking to do a train ride from Pattaya to Bangkok, a little bit around Bangkok, then a coach back. I'm not sure the train times. I think they're around lunchtime. They're very slow. They're extremely slow, pathetically slow. So I'll see if we got time to do that. While I'm there. David Hastings, what you doing for New Year, Kev? Where is good to go in Pattaya? Pattaya's good. All over. Beach Road will be absolutely mental, manic. The last couple of years I've been on the Pattaya Pier, Bali Heights Pier, to watch the fireworks, the midnight, the extravaganza. Leaving there after is absolutely murder. And after last year, I really don't fancy going onto the pier again to video and watch the fireworks. Like last year, trying to get back along Walking Street into Pattaya Beach Road to get back to my car was absolutely murder. I didn't enjoy it at all. Shoulder to shoulder from the start to the finish. Bill Hilton, the guy who sent the £50, is the man. He's the man. So nice of you, mate. Still good people. Yeah, there are, mate. There are. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. You had a haircut? No, I haven't. I need one. I washed it. But I do need a little trim up. I do need a haircut. Kev, what parts of Thailand don't you like? I've not been to a part I don't like yet. But when I do come to a part I don't like, I'll let you know. So much of Thailand to do, to show, to see, to look myself. There's nowhere I've come across that I didn't like. I can't answer that question until I've come across it. Rayong was a little bit too commercial, factories and stuff. Rayong's very commercial, but then they got Koh Samet. You go ferry across Koh Samet, and there are parts around Rayong that are nice, but the main very commercial and a lot of factories. So that I didn't like the commercial side of it, but Koh Samet's great, and so was either side. So you can't say I didn't like it. I just didn't like the commercial side. Could you do a vlog about Pattaya Marina? Yeah, I can do. I like the marinas. Yeah, of course I can. Really love the boat trip to Koh Lam. Yeah, I love the boat trip to Koh Lam, 30 baht. I don't like the stink of the diesel and the fumes going across. They make me feel quite queasy sometimes. But what can you do? You can't have everything in life, I'm afraid. But the fumes going across to Koh Lam, oh, murder. Volvo Voyager, I'm in John Chim. I don't like the fireworks show, hugely crowded, hugely. George Colley, we went down to the beach. The beach, yeah, I think this year I'll stay on the beach, Pattaya, rather than go around there. Kendall and Viv enjoying life, signing off now, guys. Glass of white port poured by Kendall's cheese, pickle and pork pie, Colin. Have a good night. Can you get white port? Glass of white port? Or white wine and a port? I have no idea. But you enjoy whatever you're having, Vivian and Kendall, and we'll see you soon. Well, Jason, I bet you don't like Suez 6-1. How do you know these things? You're right, I don't. I'll go down there on my bum and pull myself along. Yeah, but the windmill's a long way down Walking Street to get to. You couldn't get through. Sakahorn, good day, good evening, mate. It just serviced. Yeah, just go out of bed, mate. Well, it's got to be, what, 5 a.m. now? You're an early riser, mate. You can enjoy any part of Thailand in Thailand. Yes, you can, Stephen. Depends on your attitude. Absolutely. 100%. You could be in the best place in the world in Thailand and hate it because you're a miserable old git. So yeah, I'm 100% with you on that, mate. Attitude of the people. Where are we? Apart from Pattaya, Flower Man, Flower, I'm gonna call you Flower Man, not Flower 14. Apart from Pattaya, where's the nicest place in Thailand you've been to? Koh Chang, Koh Samet was nice, although I didn't video it. It was before then, and I want to go back and video it. I like Phuket. Samui was beautiful. More during the day for couples, honeymooners. Samui wasn't a single guy's scene. But I'm talking Chawang. Lamai may be different. I didn't go to Lamai. But Patong, Bangla Road. There's no favourites apart from Pattaya. So, Ballsy 33, have a little coffee. Thank you very, very much, Ballsy 33. God bless you, mate. Thank you very much. But yeah, no, there's no favourites. There's no favourites. Steve Monash, I didn't like Soy 6, but I went back to make sure. Derek McCauley, there's white pulp, Tawny pulp, ruby pulp, and vintage pulp. And there's a pulp down in Pattaya called Ballyhales. I didn't know that. I really didn't. I didn't know there was different. Say that I'm not a drinker, but then again, pulp, it's a nice drink. But I didn't know there was all them colours and different shades. So never too old to learn something. Darren Walgate, 3 times in Pattaya and 3 times hotel on Soy 6. Noisy but lively. That's for sure. Absolutely for sure. Sandman's is a ruby pool. Wow, there you go. I thought it was a dark red. Is that the ruby? I thought that was the only one they did. Thank you for the catch up, Stephen. 233 watching, 143 thumbs up. That means there is 80 people, 80 that are not doing the right thing. Koh Samet is great, Michael McNesson. It is. It's absolutely fantastic place. I really liked it. Everyone hates the French over all races. What did the French? I don't understand people that hate other races. It's the same when they go on about the Chinese, the Indians coming to Pattaya. They've got as much right as anyone else. They don't spend money. Well, you don't know. You don't follow them about watching their wallet. I don't. Everyone has a right to go on holiday. It seems strange to me. How come you've only been coming to Thailand since your 40s? I was lucky I came when I was 21. And that's why. That's why you were lucky. I was married. I was very unlucky. Divorce slaughtered me, lost everything, absolute everything. Took 13 years to recover, maybe a bit less, 12 3/4. I lost everything, absolutely everything. Difficult to go on the holiday to, again, Southend. And that was camping. So it's life. It's what happens when you're young and you're stupid and get married. I was 19 when I got married. Separated at 26 and divorced 27. We had a 12-month separation and done. Mark Will, my sis says I'm worse than Victor Meldrum, but I never stop smiling in Pattaya. How can you not smile in Pattaya? How can you not smile in anywhere in Thailand? It's a wonderful place. I love visiting Jaipur and mixing with the locals, but not too keen on the food. They sometimes dish up. I cannot handle Isan food. Isan food and Thai food is totally different. There's a restaurant over here on the dark side called Red. I have shown it, Red Restaurant, on a video a year, maybe 2 years ago. It's an absolutely brilliant restaurant. There's Isan live music, which is another thing, and it's all Isan food. Those that enjoy hot, spicy Isan food, you would love it. Those that don't, take your Thai girlfriend there and take a packed lunch for you. And it's fantastic there, it really is. But the food I can't eat, and they only do Isan food. It's something like I've never tasted. Just can't be doing with it. Nan cooks Isan food. She can go around the market. All these vegetables and all it looks like grass cuttings. It's looked like someone's took a strimmer over an extremely overgrown garden, and she'll make a lovely meal with it. And I can't even go around the market and look at what they're putting out. Pattaya Drone, good night, mate. You got a meeting in the morning, signing over to you, Steve Manasukahan. Good night, Brian. Thank you very much for helping out, being here tonight. God bless, mate. Canadians, it's just like being Welsh. Everyone likes you. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah. Stan Campbell, have the 7-Eleven started charging for plastic bags yet? They haven't here. I haven't been charged for plastic bags, but they are asking if you want plastic bag rather than giving you a bit of shopping with 4 plastic bags with it. They're asking if you only buy a few small items, then they're asking if you want them in a bag rather than just keep throwing them in bags and getting rid of them. So that's something, that's nice. Love sticky rice and somtang. Yeah, people do, mate. I'm not a lover of sticky rice. It's sticky. Well, that might be something to do with the teeth. Got to go milk some cows now. Cows tits pay for Thai tits. See you later. Brandon George, good night, young man. Or good day. You're going to work, milk the cows. Sunday, it doesn't matter for the farmers, dairy farmers, any farmers. Every day's a work day. Cows have still got to have their titties pulled. Well, that was rude. Yeah. Kev, more African ladies coming to Pattaya. I have no idea. They're normally down and around Walking Street or the Coconut Bar. I don't go to either, so I can't say if there are. The immigration are clamping down on the Africans quite heavy, but I think it was especially in Bangkok. But they are clamping down on them. And Noki 3000, I need some more Nidden Pie live stream chat, don't we all? Yeah, that was nice. Would love to, but next time they're here, they're both back home now. Nid's up in Mukdahan, and Pie's back in Chiang Saen, up by Chiang Rai. But both working hard, actually, both working very hard on the farms. Went to a Burger King in Pattaya the other day. No plastic straw or cover on drink container. It's a start. Yeah, it is. If you go in 7-Eleven, it doesn't matter what bottles of drink you order. Even that, they throw straws at you with it. Plastic straws. A tiny bottle of drink, milk drink, M150, whatever, they give you straws with it. I always give the straws. I am not a child. Well, I lived in Gary Lambert. I lived in Samoa for 9 years. Chawangis ran with bars and girls, just expensive for flights. I've just had people out in Samui Chawang. I've been out there a while ago. Maybe it was a wrong time of the year. Fisherman's village was as dead as a dodo, and I mean literally dead. There was absolutely nobody there. And you're right, I was charged, or we were charged. There was 4 of us. One grilled chicken, 1 steak, and 2 salads came to the equivalent of £85. So you're right about the expensive bit, but there was no one there. It was as dead as a dodo. Went back a while, but that's why I didn't like it. Lee J, great live streaming. Can't give always good for a weekly catch up. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. Police clamp down on blacks. That's not a way to put it, but yeah. Under me sideways. Yeah, exactly. What did happen? And it's funny that all those people that want to do videos, blogs, trashing people, D&D, Tinky, my 2 bar, they all pull their videos down. They all have aggro. They all have problems. So who's right and who's wrong? I can only say they must be ever so wrong. They must be, we know what they are, but the paranoia going through them, they know what they're doing. Maybe getting knocks on the door, who knows? Why do it? Why do it? And then pull all your videos down. Just shows you what cowardly scumbags they are. So there you go. Never mind. African drug dealers, the boss, and scammers all over Bangkok. They're all over the world, mate. And it's not just Africans. Lots of everyone, but mainly Africans. Boss seems to have a lot to say on it all. Well done. Patrick Linden, love the new Terminal 21. What do you think? I like it. I like it there. I still see it as a place for tourists to walk around in the air conditioning and do some photo shots for their holidays. Restaurants upstairs, top floor will do okay. So would the food courts, possibly the supermarket, the shops, the actual shops that are trying to get a living, I'm not sure about. And I think it works the same at Central Festival, only the food courts and restaurants upstairs. None of the shops seem to do any good in any of the shopping malls. I will say that. So that's my thoughts on it. But it's a very nice shopping mall. It's very well done. Some of it's a little bit half-hearted, but they gave it a go. And that's it. Can you buy seafood like cockles, whelks and winkles? They get the little clams and stuff. I think so. I'm not overly sure. But I'm going to the seafood market up on Naklua. I'm having the prawns, crab, shrimps. I'm not going for the cockles and whelks. Can't say I've seen too. I've seen similar, but I'm not sure what they are. Lloyd Riches, council here now in Wales are sending people to inspect plastic bags to see if people are mixing the result. They've been doing that for years. Never get rid of your papers with your address and name on in the rubbish bags. They nose all through them all the time, spying. Jens Ransmoot, hi, Mr. Kevin. So, how are you, Yen? Good to speak to you earlier. Thanks for joining us. I've got about 13 minutes left, and I'm going to call it a night. It'll be 2:30 a.m. here. I have to be up in the morning. I've got a meeting at 10:45. So I can't be out on the airplane too long. I'm enjoying it though. Yeah, Stan Campbell, I think in Thailand you get paid for the items you recycle. You do, bottles, glass bottles, cans, plastic bottles. You can take it to the recyclers, they weigh it and will pay you. Plastic bottles with none of that in it, no water in it, plastic bottles, 5 baht a kilo without water in it. How many of them would make up a kilo to get you 5 baht? That's a lot of empty bottles for a kilo. It's hard here. It really is hard. Kev, is Nova Lodge Hotel still open on Central Road? Nova Lodge. I think so. There is a Nova Lodge. I'm not sure. Aberdare. Peter Thomas, Aberdare me. Aberdare you to what? Dare you to what? What do you want dare in it? James, all good. Still 240 peeps watching. Thank you, David. It does go well. I think it's the right time to be doing it. I'm sorry to be finishing at 2:30, but needs must. I need a cigarette for a start. George Colley, good night, mate. Thank you for being here. We're hanging on you every word. Well done. Great, Brian Reddington, great live stream, Kev. Always enjoy your show. Hope to meet you in June. In June? Well, that's away. Oh, mate. Can't you get... Oh, look what I've done. Can't you get here a bit earlier? Be nice. Everyone watching, give a thumbs up. That would be nice. That would be nice. It's not important to me. But it is actually. I'm lying again. But up to you. A like a day, as they say in Thailand. Robert Redmond going to the pub. Oh, well done, mate. Enjoy yourself at the pub. I've enjoyed being a fly on the wall. Lots of interesting information. Thank you. Utah Rocks, Ben. Good evening, young man. You've been a fly on the wall, have you? Sitting in the back there watching. I like doing that as well. Seeing what they're all saying about me. Thanks for that, Ben. Take care. Good night, son. You've still got a whole day ahead of you. Well done. Yeah, I was joking about the Aberdeen, mate. I know it's where you're from. I didn't want to upset you. I was only joking. Lucas, brilliant show. Kev, be there in a week. Looking forward to the hot food and cold beer and hot weather. It's melting. Matthew May, if we can get Kev 200 thumbs up, I will donate another £50. Honestly, mate, that's good of you, but you don't got to. That's only another 22 thumbs up. But I think £50 was unbelievable. Thanks, thank you very much. I'm checking the thumbs up now. I've got 4 more. Never mind. Near the town, they're talking. Strongly advise using Tinder dating app to meet all kinds of ladies and ladyboys, brown, black, before you arrive. Yeah, Tinder's good. It's okay. The Thai Friendly's good. It's free. I don't know how Tinder works. Lucky 3000, Jeff Carter in Thailand at this time. Yes, Jeff's in Koh Samui, but he's looking now, I believe, for a flight to come to Pattaya. I hope so. I enjoyed Jeff. We have a good laugh. We have a couple of nights out. He bought me a dinner once at the Pepper and Salt restaurant. Took him there, and he paid for it. He sneaked round, pretended he was going to the bathroom, and paid the bill. I'm sitting there waiting for it. Good guy, Jeff. Very good guy, and he will be here. He'll be here next week for sure. So looking forward to meeting up with him. Where? I've done too far. Mr. Tim, man, got to go now. Kev, take care. Good day to you, sir. Whatever you're doing, enjoy it. All the best, mate. 7 more at the thumbs up. Cha-ching. Singer's far better than Chang beer, isn't it, Kev? I prefer Singer like I do to Chang beer. Chang beer is also a bit dangerous because they don't seem to put the mix is fermented, like all the, they don't measure anything out. Everything, they just throw it in. So 5% could actually come out as 7%, 7.5%. So I think those driving and I'll just have a couple of chains. I have 2 Singer Light small bottles. I'm out for 4 or 5 hours Wednesday night at the meat night. I have 2 of them. I have 2 or 3 Fanta oranges or Chouette Manal. And then it's I'm okay. I've been breathalyzed twice in the same night on the way home. But on a Chang, I wouldn't trust it for 2 beers. They don't measure the ingredients, and it could be anything. So that's the story of Chang. Many people I know that have had a night on the Chang said they got lagged very quickly. William Glossop, good night, young man. Thank you for coming in, saying hello. Look up Jeff Carter on the Dating Game from the 80s. Yes, he was funny on, wasn't the Dating Game, what he, Blind Date with Cilla Black. Matthew May, unbelievable. Thank you very, very much. So you really, oh, you did have to do it. 201 thumbs up. I apologise for that, for viewers being nasty to you. But God bless you, mate, and thank you very much. Unbelievable. Thank you. A very nice community. It's a great community. It really is. XB4. I still lost it. Yeah, Jeff Carter Blind Date on YouTube. Yeah, Cilla Black. Matthew May, no worries, all the best. Thank you very, very much. It all helps. It really does. Billy G, 1 UK, good night. See you in Takeaway Cafe. I haven't been there for a long, long while. And it's about time I went in for one of their sausages. They are lovely. I'm going to go in and have a sausage roll, I think, soon. I do miss the sausages in the takeaway. I really do. Munga me sideways. No, you're all right, mate. I don't want you giving me one. Gary Barnett, Andy Wright, Blind Date on YouTube. I've no idea. Jimmy James, good night, sir. See you in December. Be great to see you at the Hideaway. Dave Isler, Kev, go for 300 lots. I'll donate another $50 if you get. No, mate, I'm finishing in 3 minutes, so I'm absolutely. I'm knackered. I really am. I've been videoing all day. I've been fishing all afternoon. I've done video of the fishing. I'm exhausted. I really am. Any ideas on the next video you're going to do? I've got lots of videos in the pipe. I've got to be finishing off. I'm doing a review of the hotel review. The Centaura Nova Hotel and Spa. Beautiful. And showing the suites there, 1-bedroom suites. And a deluxe room, very nice hotel. I've just been doing, and I have got a shed load. On Saturday, I was at day and night, all day and until 9 o'clock in the evening on the water volleyball Ladyboy charity event for the orphanages. Two orphanages they sponsor, and Water for Life. The day raised 600,000 baht. Each charity received 200,000 baht each. And I'm going to do it in maybe in two parts. I don't know. I was there day and night gathering footage, and it was a great day. It really was a great day. That was at the Eureka Lodge. Then there's the Wilf's Fishing Resort. I was there this afternoon. He's closing down. It's not closing down. It's they've revoked his lease. They've took his lease back, just like that. And he finishes on Wednesday, this Wednesday, the last day of opening for him fishing. And starting on Thursday, he'll be draining the lake and removing the fish, netting the fish. And I want to be there to video that. There are some massive monsters in there. And I want to see how that goes, draining the big lake and netting out all the fish. He sold them, and there was a lot of fish in there. So that'll be interesting. There's a couple of other things I want to do this week as well, but I've got to go and see people and see how it transpires. A bit of a walk around the beaches, around the town and that, all sorts. But the three main ones, the water volleyball charity event, Wilf's Fishing, the Hotel Centaura Nova review, they will be coming out. So that's pretty much what I'm working on now. Yeah. Wilf as Bintman, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm showing Wilf, I'm showing his closing down, and I will be going to the Wasana to show that and to do a video there. That looks an excellent fishing result. There's some big carp in there. There's some big catfish. And at the moment, they're 500 baht a day to fish, I believe. So I will be going down there to do a video to show it. So for the fishermen. 300 variations of English in Britain, I believe. Steve Monash, there are, and I slater every one of them. I slate them. Every English language I smash to pieces. Cream crackered, knackered. Yes, I certainly am. Kevin here at the Suitors Court Hotel Pattaya. Suitors Court, yeah, it's good. Cheap. Like, it's nice to stay. I've seen it. I'd like to show it one day. Do you play backgammon? I play anything, but I play everything badly. I used to try to play backgammon. I wasn't that good at it. So, tired, worn out, broke. That sounds like me, Cole J.E. Kev will be able to buy the hard way at this rate. I would never, I'd never get involved, I don't think, with anything like that here. And I think what's happened to Wilf's Fishing Resort has strengthened my thoughts on leasing businesses, bars, anything. What's happened to him? He's just spent in the last 2 months probably over 1 million baht, just over 1 million baht on fish. Restocking the lake. I say he's flushed it down the toilet, or he's flushed it down the lake. He sold the fish. I don't know if he's lost money on it or not. But what's happened was a catastrophe, really. So it strengthened my thoughts about businesses here. So anyway, listen, guys, it's gone to 30. 2 hours and 34 minutes isn't terrible. Big thank you to Stephen Monash, Sukkahorn, Brian Pattaya Drona. A big thank you to Matthew May. A big thank you. That's a wow. It really is. Big thank you to Matthew May and all other super chat donators. God bless you all. And I will see you. I'll see you out there soon. And I'll see you all next week. Live midnight Sunday. So thank you, everyone. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Good night. Good afternoon, good night, good morning, everything. Bye-bye.